upset that I forgot about that castle.
I know.
These figures of men and women. They're very similar in scale and weight, but they're actually people. And I thought they were on display either in a park or somewhere in New York, and maybe I just got the wrong city, but it's a major metropolitan city.
I know this out.
It's cute.
How long did she work there?
Sarah, how long did you work there? 2 years.
No.
How many weeks?
I mean, like, for 8 weeks of work, I'm going to get paid 1,000. I'll try to discuss this with my parents back in February, March, and they kept saying,
Coming apart?
What did you want? What was past tense?
What?
That it's already happened.
Early. It's like a meeting starting early, right?
Okay, take another picture.
Sure, I heard them up. I will. Oh, here they come.
that was better.
You'll watch it and see him come.
Okay, look at the brownish pants.
What? Ginger.
Yeah, that's it. Now I just too. They went home and changed. Now there's lots more of them. That's what I mean. They went home. Oh, that's right.
You know, because that's the
I'm waiting. Yeah, I'm looking at the
And brown shoes.
Ooh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just don't want to hit anybody. Penny, down at You better get on there. Oh, I'll hit you.
Once they start filling in.
I'm going to put
I think we're going to
Probably, but they can turn off your cell phone. No, she'll be on this side of it.
Yeah, that's good. Look, let's see what's better. That is a good thing.
Oh, yeah, but if you won't see us somewhere.
Yeah, she does roast it,
See if you want to look.
Did you say something?
It's unreliable. Change to a different postal code.
Yes, and I
We gotta wait until we get the can.
yeah, he's in the back section. He's sitting back here at the intro.
Here or there?
I don't know. Either that side or that side. He's probably go in later with you. Yeah, they're in the front. He's sitting toward the back position now. He probably hasn't even come in yet. Amsterdam?
No.
Now they're starting the middle area. Yeah.
Probably.
It's fine.
Is that department?
It's fine. Perfect yesterday. There he is. Walking.
I wonder if the students are not
Today's
well.
Today is the
Like they do.
what it's
Get
doing.
their cloaks and everything.
You said he's going on.
That's what the mortar board.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I think.
Not the,
He says
No,
he's
the one next
Mexican girl. I said, for what? You're going to sit there with an umbrella? I said, you would.
That's what I was
Okay, so Anna, after these guys, now it's starting time? Oh, okay.
just going in now. And that's both the sciences in here. They have a lot of these things. They're not any question about it. So I think that two is okay. Hey Mona.
Yes.
What was it this morning, huh?
Anna, when you see him, let us know.
The rain stopped? No, the stairs sideways. There you can see the rain on people's coats.
Have her right behind the girl in the long blonde hair.
Now, was it the first group or the second? It was the second series, right? We got a ways to go, yeah.
Just something that's
What's that calling? Let me find out who's on the right or the left.
Can you show on the other side? On this side. I'll show you Marsha. She just walked up. She's walking on the other side, right? Right in front of the camera, right? But you know what? They're moving past. She's going to go in. That's her. You sure that's her? I guess she is.
There he is.
Oh,
There
wait,
he is.
that's not him.
Yes, it is. No, it isn't. He's zoomed in. He's zoomed in. I went to him anyway. I hope you enjoyed it.
look, the Stowaway Road 2 up there. Hold on, you go all the way back in the
I
year.
know.
I just saw people.
Oh, all right.
Well, if that's the
With
case,
what?
then
S? F.
identifiers don't mean anything. They just tell you to
Yeah.
fill in. Well, it was good that you looked because
That's what, you know, I didn't graduate. And you graduated from college.
Oh, it's working. It's out.
Oh, okay.
I'll wear sandals. I'll be the one.
I'll see you. How about to see you?
You'll be going to see it. How will we see it? It's the only one.
I'll go in sandals.
Sure. Open up your coat. You're down. Keep coming, don't you? That's right. Right. I'm serious. With Adam, you've got to wear something different.
I'll be going to the next side.
I'm going to get to the 14 leaves first. Like mustard color pants. Round the stage. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there he is. There he is. He's close to us. He's about 5 behind. I think that's him.
And he's inside the team.
He's just going to come out. Wait, I'll tell you when. Sarah, I think. Okay. Right there. Ken! Woo! There he is. You got it?
Good.
Get up on top of no. Just no.
Maybe you can see him coming in, Jonathan, on the screen.
Oh, no, it's already past that.
Oh.
You see him now?
Yeah, I see him.
Did he go to that side?
Megan!
Wait, where?
Ken! He's over here.
Ken! Woo! Okay, there he is. Ken!
He's on this side.
No, he's right there.
Over there.
Ken!
Yeah, they want to get his picture.
Ken! Woo! Got him, Ken Jonathan?
Yeah, we'll learn.
Did you see him? Yeah? Oh, good.
Oh, that should be great.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that should be great.
Maybe this is like
They're not far. You don't show up.
I wish you could see the picture on this thing.
I wonder if we put on a Jonathan.
That's what I was thinking. No. You look good.
No, why?
Far away.
Far away?
Too far away.
It doesn't have a zoom?
It doesn't do well enough. For a while, we did Eisenhower. Well, that's what they already started filling those front ones in and I missed. I didn't look. She could have already fallen.
So he's in this side. He's probably about maybe, what, 2 or 3 rows up in the back.
You're right. That's exactly what you think. So, I guess you are correct.
Yeah. Plenty of those. And they all sit up there. They can fly. You working, Jonathan? That's what Jonathan just said. He said, look, all the seats are empty. Back there too, on that side.
Maybe a lot of kids didn't come.
Maybe.
Silly.
They teach those guys. The good soldiers are there.
With the thumb and the hat. Stick his tongue out and crush your eye. Look down below, he left, looking on.
Oh, actually, somebody called me. Somebody called me. There you go. I rolled it ahead and took one picture of the people coming in. And Dave spotted everything.
Paul Wallman, Professor of Environmental Engineering in the Department of Geography and Environmental Engineering in the GWC Whiting School of Engineering. I am honored to serve as Chief Marshal of this ceremony, observing the close of the 130th academic year of the Johns Hopkins University.
Not perfect.
2006 undergraduate diploma ceremony of the GWC Whiting School of Engineering and the Zanville Krieger School of Arts and Sciences will now come to order. The audience is requested to remain standing for the invocation by University Chaplain Sharon Kugler for the Johns Hopkins Ode and the National Anthem.
you from the bottom of my heart. We wouldn't be here today without your love and support. Fellow graduates, please rise. And give our #1 supporters, our parents, an enthusiastic round of applause.
But that in absolute numbers, he was telling me that the population living below the $1 a day poverty line had more than doubled. And this is where I want you to pay attention to what is being said. Relative percentages and statistics often hide the fact that many more individuals today live in poverty than 50 years ago. And think about it. When you look at the people who are connected around the world and you do a count, it's about 2 to 3 billion people, max. That's less than half of the world's population. It's also the half that is aging faster and growing more slowly than the rest of the world. Another 3 billion humans, 3 billion, know nothing of Friedman's flat world. They're out of the loop and they're simply disconnected. Your generation at the peak of your life, by 2050, there will be 9 billion people on Earth. And the question I anxiously ask myself is, which globalization will prevail? The connected one or the disconnected one? That is the question that I think will define your generation. Are we taking a step forward and 2 steps backwards as we are talking about the great progress we're making? I would venture to say something a little bit contrarian to what you hear, and that is that if you look on a per individual basis, on a per capita basis, I would say that total world knowledge may have gone down, not up. You may think that what I'm talking about is going on somewhere else, in countries that are far away. But think again, the 2 worlds I'm referring to, unlike the worlds that were separated 50 years ago by geography, the 2 worlds I'm talking about are coexisting simultaneously within the same countries, sometimes within a few miles from each other, including our own developed country. We saw it firsthand during the Katrina disaster last summer, side by side, stark differences between the haves and the have-nots. In New Orleans, you've seen that. But it's not just there, it's right here in East Baltimore. When I was at Johnson.
Silicon, Senator, class of 2006, will present the senior class gift.
Dr. Brody, will you please come forward? I'm afraid our class has already experienced the hounding of fundraisers from the Senior Gift Committee, but I'm proud to say they've responded with generosity. This year, our class decided to raise funds for 4 designations: the Hopkins Fund, Blue Jays Unlimited, the Baltimore Tutorial Project, and Senior Week 2007. When a senior made their gift, they were able to choose which fund they wanted to support. And with the help of the Second Decade Society, who committed a gift of $2,006, I'm proud to report that we have raised over $10,788, with 55% of our class participating. This is both applause. This is both the largest amount raised and the largest number of seniors participating in the history of the senior class gift. Special thanks to the following Greek organizations.
The Johns Hopkins Alumni Association Excellence in Teaching Award in the GWC Whiting School of Engineering for 2006 is awarded to Assistant Professor Jeffrey Gray of the Chemical and Biomolecular Engineering Department. The
Johns Hopkins Alumni Association Excellence in Teaching Award in the Zanville Krieger School of Arts and Sciences for 2006 is awarded to David Klein, Senior Lecturer, Chemistry Department, and Professor Trina Schroer, Biology Department.
Families and friends, but most of all, to the members of the class of 2006, I offer greetings on behalf of all of the Johns Hopkins University. We have now come to the moment of truth. 4 long years ago, you were leaving high school, setting out on an intensely personal journey that has brought you to this place. You've come through fires, you've proven yourselves in countless ways, in the classroom, in the playing fields, in the community. You have earned and you fully deserve the honor of being Johns Hopkins graduates. And you will be so for the rest of your lives. Congratulations. At the conclusion of these ceremonies, and weather holding up, I hope, I invite everyone here to drop by Nichols House, where Wendy and I will greet you and your parents and family members and have light refreshments and an opportunity to say hello to your classmates as well. We look forward to welcoming our newest alumni as well as to meeting your family and friends. Today, one journey comes to an end. Your important moments here may have occurred in the classroom, but then again, perhaps they occurred elsewhere, in the library, in the laboratory, in a student committee meeting, late at night in bull sessions with friends. Or maybe they weren't moments at all, but slow, imperceptible changes that have brought you to a new way of understanding yourselves, a new way of thinking about how the world should be. College, after all, is a whole greater than the sum of its parts. No matter what event or when the moment, in the past 4 years, you have been transformed. What you may not realize is you have also transformed us as well. Your professors, faculty, and the staff that you leave behind today are infinitely richer for having had the opportunity to spend these 4 years working, questioning, and learning at your side. I trust your teachers have given you much in that time, but be assured you have given much to them as well. Members of the class of 2006, today's ceremony commences a new and exciting phase of your lives. From this crossroads, you will go on to new things, to new discoveries, and to new places. This is as it should be. We at Hopkins will remain, changing with the times to be sure, but consistent in our commitment to educating the next generation of leaders, discovering the boundaries of knowledge,